channel. In this session we are going to see what is a version control tool, what is the purpose of version control tool, what is the necessity. So and we will see what are the types of version control tools available in the marketplace. So we will go through it. So what is a version control tool? Version control tool is nothing but a source control. For example, if you are working in a large enterprise, so where in one project if multiple people are working, so working on the same project, so in that case, suppose you and another guy is working on the same project, you did some changes, and the other guy, he has to take your changes. On top of your changes, you need to merge it, you need to do some changes. So in this case, if you are not using any version control tool, so what is going to happen? You have to share your code through mail, or you have to copy to some location where he can get the code, and he has to do the changes. Once he done the changes, he has to give to you to work on this one. So this is a very complex approach and error prone. So suppose in this case, if suppose the developers are more like 10 20 like that, this is very difficult to share the code, and doing changes on top of that every time is very complex. So in this case, so instead of this approach, sharing through mail or copying to some location, in enterprise what they will do, they are going to use the version control tool or source control tool. So that means, so you are having central repository where you have the code. So like this, you can see this diagram. So this is central repository where you have the initial version of the code. The first user, he has to pull the code to his local, and he will do the changes, he will push to the central repository. The other user, he will pull from the repository, and he will do his changes, and again he will push his changes to central repository, and other users can take the latest changes. So this is the use of the version control tool. So what are the advantages of version control tool? And one more use, this is a collaboration between users. Another one, for example, you did some change on one file, and after some time you did many changes, and you want to go back to the initial or last version of the file. So you don't have that file because you don't have, otherwise you have to take the backup of every code with the timestamp. This is very headache. So instead of this one, this version control tool, by using version control tool, you can track the earlier versions. So what is the last change, what is the file on particular date, you can able to track the changes. So it's very easy. So these are the some of the advantages. So what are the version control tools available in the marketplace? So there are many version control tools available in market: Git, SVN, CVS, Firefox, RTC, and ClearCase. These are from IBM. So mostly in today market, the most of the companies, they are using Git because of some advantages. So we will go through it. So what are the advantages of version control tool? So you can keep track of version changes, what are the changes you are doing, and you can able to track it. You can take the backup of code. Suppose for example, you did some changes, by some due to some issue your system crashed, so you cannot able to get the code. So in this case, if you are using version control tool, even though if you lost your local code, you can able to pull it again from the repository, and you can work on. So this is advantage. So you can collaborate among the users for sharing the code. So these are the advantages. So typically, how any version control, how it will work, I will show you. This is a simple diagram. So this is a repository server. So in server, you have a central code. So in this case, I can take three users: workstation 1, workstation 2, workstation 3. So first, what you have to do, you have to pull code from central repository, and you have to get a working copy. You have to do some changes, you can push to repository. So this is a simple way of any version control tool, how it works. Now we will go to Git, how Git works. So this is my Git repository. So for example, there are two ways. Suppose if you already code is available in Git repository, if you want to uh, pull it to local, you have to do something. Suppose you are the first person who is going to commit code to the repository, then you have to do some things. So so we will see more. So in this case, suppose this is my repository, already someone pushed the code, so I want to get it to my local. So how I can do, this is a URL, so you can copy this URL, and I'm going to my command prompt, git. You can use either git bash or git command. So I will use git bash or git command. So I'm going to I'll create one directory, pro git repo, git repo. So here, first of all, when you want to first time, when you want to pull code from source repository your local, you need to clone it by using git clone command, and you need to give the URL of the repository. So this clone will do, it's already cloned, so I can able to go to physical location, git repo, and I can see code. Currently there is no files within this, that's why. So I can create one file, some text file I will create, test file. So I will put some text, this file created for testing. So I put some text. So this is a git repository. So when I add some files, you can, so if you want to see what is the changes in your local, so it came to your local. So now if you want to check any changes happen to this repository, you can check by giving command git status. Sorry, I need to go to repository, git hello and git status. So what it's showing, no commits yet, there is one file, test file.txt, it's not committed. So this file is this file is there. So for check, see this, first you need to add to your local repository, then you have to push to central repository. How to add this file to local staging area? By using git add dot will add all the new files to the staging area. Now once you add it to local staging area, you have to commit. So how you have to commit? Git commit this means message. If you want to put any message for tracking, so initial version, I will put initial version. So this is added. Now you have to push git push all. This will push your file to repository. So I can go to repository, I can see my file is added, text file.jsn, so text file.txt file is added 27. So if suppose if I made any changes again, I'll add some lines. So I will do the same steps. So this file got changed, modified. I need to add it again. I need to commit, but this time I will put some text for track for second version. So again I will push this file to repository, push all. Yes, so now I will go again. So only this file, so the second version is there, so I can see what are the changes from first version to second version. History, I can see the history. See, initial version, second version. So initial version of the file is this one, this file created for testing. Second version, so for first version I added some text. This text I added. So like this you can use in real time. So this git is very useful. These are the basic. In later sessions we will see how to merge, uh, how to when you are uh, pushing your changes, when you are someone is working on the same file and same line, so obviously the conflicts will come. So in that case, how to resolve the conflict, these things we will see in next session. Thank you guys. Please kindly like and subscribe for more interesting updates.